We start in Somalia, where leaders from across the continent have been arriving in Mogadishu for the inauguration of new President Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo. Security has been tightened across the capital as authorities mitigate against a possible attack by al-Shabaab militants.
And I say that in absolute sincerity, and that steadfastness will continue uninterrupted. Mr. President, as you begin your new term, we need to obviously recognize, above all, that when a transition of power occurs in a way that is exemplary, we start by offering our gratitude to your immediate predecessor, President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, and to his predecessor too, President Sheikh Sharif. There is a continuity of practice now that must now be the tradition of Somalia. We welcome that, we encourage you in that. Today, as you confront new challenges, as the Somali people, whom you now must embody and personify, we wish to offer our total support. You have a moment in which there is great hope among Somalis. That hope is that every son and daughter of your country feel they can live in safety and security. The sacrifice of all those among your neighbors from the African Union, your brothers and sisters of this continent, is something that I hope all Somalis will come to remember with the profoundest gratitude, and that the time will come when Somalis will be able to make the same sacrifices on behalf of brothers and sisters elsewhere.
Live pictures there from Mogadishu, of course, the inauguration ceremony well underway. Let's get more now on what's happening there in Somalia. We're joined on the line by Abdulaziz Bilo. He is at the Aden Ada International Airport, the venue for today's inauguration. Abdul, set the mood for us. What's going on at the moment and which dignitaries are in attendance?
Well, Tanina, the event has just started right now. So far, so good. We have the Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, Ismail Omar Gele, the President of Djibouti, and Haile Mariam Desalegn, the Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Ethiopia. They are among the three presidents, the two presidents and prime ministers so far. The rest are just dignitaries and special envoys from leading countries, as well as a variety of international diplomats who are stationed here in Somalia, and also the former President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud and the new Somali President Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo will be inaugurated in a few hours' time. So the mood right now is a bit, people are just listening to the speeches right now. The special envoy of the United Nations and the African Union have been commending the progress so far made in the electoral process, and also the African Union forces and the Somali police have heightened security all across the capital in fear of a possible al-Shabaab attack.
And of course, Abdul, this is happening amidst concerns that al-Shabaab will disrupt the inauguration by carrying out an attack on the capital. What security measures are in place to prevent this from happening?
Well, the tough security measures, as we've witnessed during the election of the Speaker of the Parliament, as well as the election of Mohamed Abdullahi Farmajo himself, security has been tight across the capital. But we also know that the militant group, although it didn't claim responsibility during the previous ceremony that took place at the presidential palace after Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud handed over the office of the presidency to Farmajo, there were some mortar shells that landed near the presidential palace. That itself, it's insecurity. So authorities here are not taking any chances. The roads have been blocked. There's a no-fly zone on the airport. Only the head of state have arrived in their special plane so far. But the security and in the capital has been tightened. There's no vehicles moving on the road. The roads that lead to and from Mogadishu have been blocked by security forces that aware that there might be a possible militant threat.
Abdulaziz Bilo on the line for us from Mogadishu. Thank you.